Friday, July 7th, 2017. Ivor and I are up checking the winter harvest area from just this past winter, so like 7 months ago. It was a really wet winter. We're up in the very north part of the Wolf Lake property, and we were after black ash at that time, and I took quite a bit of footage, and I want to compare the harvest time to the after harvest time. Things are greened up nicely. The guys did just a fabulous job. We were trying to save the small ash, like I've ribboned there. Definitely trying to save the elm, like that one right there. And there's one standing out in the middle over there that did a good job of avoiding. We harvested some of the bigger basswood, but left the small quality basswood. And we were trying to just leave as much still standing here as possible, but to have it be quality, so that we're growing quality trees for the future. And we also wanted to leave enough in total to protect the site from a jump in the water table, which will happen if you don't have enough trees doing their thing with their natural process of transpiration, sucking up a huge amount of water and evaporating it. If you remove all the trees from a site, you can ruin the site by getting a jump in the water table. And we've had a huge amount of rain, and I can actually walk through here right now. So these trees are definitely sucking up a lot of water. We've got some nice elm left there. The ash hopefully will live long enough that the emerald ash borer doesn't get it, because it's on our doorstep, and it's just a matter of time before it gets here, unless we can come up with a miracle cure for it. Anyway, looks really good. We accomplished all of our goals in the low area, and then right on the edge in the high area, we did a group selection, or a seed orchard type of cut, also called an oak shelter wood. So there's a big oak tree that I marked with OS, and that's oak save or oak shelter wood. And we purposely cut everything down in an area around it to give a chance for the acorns to turn into seedlings, and for those seedlings to get the sunlight that they need. So that's a process that takes a number of years. There might be a little bit of oak on the ground right now. It would have been there from before. Oh, do I see any? No. So we'll get some seedlings established in here through the natural process. And it's interesting how that happens. It's actually typically because of either squirrels or blue jays picking up the acorns after they drop and burying them in the ground for safekeeping, and then they forget where they are, or they get killed or something, and those acorns germinate and turn into little oak trees. That's what they say anyway. I've never witnessed it, but it's pretty well documented that that's the process. Well, anyway, so there's the lowland hardwoods, and then it's just a very short transition. There's these upland hardwoods, and two totally different management methods, and the guys followed instructions really well. And we also left some super good basswood that can be taken anytime, but we'll get this oak established in here first, and then we'll come back and we'll take this big oak off the top of it, some of this maple, and finally harvest this basswood, and then we'll really create a little opening here with practically no canopy, which is exactly what those young oaks will need at that time. So I'm going to call this a huge success, and kudos to our crew. It was a good plan. It was well executed. The biggest challenge was the winter weather. It never froze hard enough to make it easy to operate. So this was a real touchy situation, but we did it well.